Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Elvis. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Elvis Aaron Presley. Yes, friends, today is the 8th of January 2025.
The Day of the King.
Yeah, and exactly 90 years ago, I can't believe it, 90 years ago, Elvis Aaron Presley was born in Tupelo, Mississippi. Vernon and Gladys Presley made the king of rock and roll. His start wasn't easy. The parents had been so poor that they couldn't afford to get a doctor. So when Gladys Presley gave birth to Elvis, she also gave birth to his twin brother, Jesse Garin. Unfortunately, he died. And so he gave birth to a dead Jesse Garin and to a very wealthy and healthy Elvis Aaron Presley. Maybe that was the reason why she gave Elvis love for twice children, for two sons. Yeah, he had a tough time when he grew up because they lived in the slums of Tupelo, Mississippi, and he grew up together with the black community in Tupelo, Mississippi. There are many stories that Elvis, who was a generous person, which is very famous, always was generous, even when he was very poor and a little boy. There's one story that someday he had ice cream, which was very rare because his parents have been so poor that he did not get ice cream very often. And a black boy, a nice boy, neighbor boy, same age, 7, 8 years old, looked at Elvis and he was a little bit, not jealous, but he looked to the ice cream which he couldn't afford and never got from his parents. So Elvis shared his ice cream with that sweet black boy from the neighbors. So years later, Elvis got his first guitar when he was 12 years old. He learned to play the guitar and his parents always told him, you will be a good guitar player, never give up. And he never gave up, he never surrendered. He also learned to play the piano. He was singing with the black community in the churches around the place where they lived. And when Elvis was, I think it was like 12 years old, 13 years old, they moved to Memphis, Tennessee, so to the big city. And today, there's a saying, they say Elvis put the flag of Memphis into the map of the United States of America, because now everyone in the world knows Memphis, Tennessee, where it is, and who belongs to Memphis. It's the king, Elvis. In 1957, he bought Graceland for about $100,000, and he became pretty famous. Till today, he sold over 2 billion records. He made 31 movies, 2 documentary movies. He was the best paid actor in the history of Hollywood. He received not only $1 million each film, he also received 50% of the turnover of the movies. He gave away about 20% of the money of his income for poor people, for handicapped people, for friends, for family, even for strangers. There are hundreds, maybe thousands of stories how generous Elvis was. The biggest show on earth till today was Aloha from Hawaii on the 14th of January 1973, and he makes this show from Hawaii. And about 1.5 billion people saw Elvis live on TV on the 14th January 1973. This show was dedicated for cancer victims on Hawaii, and Elvis paid the entrance ticket for himself and for the whole crew. He even paid the ticket for the flights for himself and the crew. So he paid the entrance of his own show. And Aloha from Hawaii is still, yes, one of the most famous shows on earth. Elvis made the way for black singers, for Little Richard. Little Richard said, without Elvis, we all wouldn't have made it. B.B. King said, Elvis was a good friend of mine. Eddie Murphy is a huge Elvis Presley fan. Whitney Houston said, for Elvis, there is no black and no white, there are only human beings. Why I say that? Because immediately the moment Donald J. Trump gave Elvis Presley the Medal of Freedom, suddenly some, very rare, but some left woke I don't know, creatures came out and spread the rumor that Elvis was a racist. Black Lives Matter sprayed on the walls of Graceland a couple of years ago. Fortunately, that spray, that color was gone after 24 hours because they immediately cleaned it away. Just a couple of days ago, they sprayed racist on the star from Elvis at the Hollywood Boulevard in Los Angeles. And I can say all these individuals who do this to Elvis, to the memory of Elvis, they have no idea, they have no clue who Elvis was. Elvis was a human being who loved everyone, no matter if he comes from Germany. Elvis stayed nearly 2 years in Germany as a soldier, and he loved the Germans, he loved the Japanese, he loved the black people, the white people, the rich people, the poor people. Everyone was loved from Elvis. And if you listen to the music of Elvis, if you know the song If I Can Dream, or In the Ghetto, or others, you see how much he was engaged for every human being. So it is a shame that these organizations, I would say criminal organization, Black Lives Matter, spray Elvis, you are a racist, Black Lives Matter on Graceland's wall, or those individuals who did this to the star on the Hollywood Boulevard. By the way, Elvis' star on the Hollywood Boulevard is not where the other stars are. It's separate, and it's together with a star for the Beatles. So the Beatles and Elvis, they have their VIP corner of the stars. I'm sure the star right now is clean as the mind and the heart of Elvis was and is. Today, it's the 90th birthday of Elvis Presley, and I thank you, Elvis. I thank you so much. You came into my life when I was 13. My parents get separated, and if you are a boy, like, 13 years old, you need a father. You need a hero. You need a strong man who leads you. And I was lucky and blessed that Elvis came in my life when I needed a man, father, a leader, somehow a star to look up. And I was lucky and blessed that I had the opportunity to find Elvis, or to have the opportunity that Elvis found me in my life. Thank you, Elvis Presley. You've been on my side since that day. Thank you so much for your music, for your shining, for your good energy, for the spirit you gave to me and to millions, I can say billions of other people. Elvis Presley had and has a big heart, and Elvis lives on forever. Why we have the Christmas tree here?
I want to say it.
Yeah, Anna is also here.
We just do this video with Christmas tree because it was custom from Elvis. Keep Christmas decoration and everything from Christmas until his birthday.
Exactly. Elvis loved Christmas, and he kept the Christmas decoration, as Anna already mentioned, till the day of his birthday, the 8th of January. And by the way, right now, at the 8th of January, 10,000 of fans are at Graceland and celebrate his birthday. Unfortunately, Lisa Marie is no longer with us. I do not think it was a very good idea to promote vaccination and to take that vaccination. She could have lived much longer. God bless her. And we think about Lisa Marie also in these hours, and especially today. She's now with Elvis, with the King of music, King of the hearts.
I want to say it now. I want to say it now, the same.
Yeah, you would just want to say the same?
Yes. On this day, 90 years ago, was born a king, a star.
Yeah.
And not only king of music, king of heart, brave, and just man who gives everyone, who's share with everyone, and is timeless. This king of music is timeless. We see how many fans we have today after so many years.
Yeah, maybe
who get it?
Yeah, maybe you do not know it. Graceland has been visited every year. Over 600,000 people go to visit Elvis to give him the respect he deserves. And once again, thank you, Donald Trump, that you gave him the Medal of Freedom. I mean, honestly, why no other president before did this? Elvis earned it. I mean, he really earned it. And I'm very happy that Donald Trump did this. And by the way, yes, we are very happy that Donald Trump's taking the office on the 20th of January. January. And Donald Trump, we wish you all the best. Melania, we wish you all the best. Baron, all the best. Anna, any words to Donald Trump, the new president?
Absolutely, the best action ever. And I think today, everyone who knows Elvis feel the spirit, feel the birthday, feel the spirit of Elvis and the love and forgiveness.
Yeah.
And that I want to say, please forgive everyone. And now is the time, New Year, we are close to New Year, just forgiveness, and say to everyone who cares for you, who loves you, just I love you, it's nice to have you in my life, you matter, you are strong, I love you. These words are on the Elvis birthday, very important.
Yeah, interesting story. One day, one of his companions, he wasn't a very close companion, but he was in the area of Elvis. He was stealing money from Elvis. And he was driving to the airport, and Elvis found this out, and he followed him, and he catched him at the airport, and he brought him back to Graceland. And the story ended that Elvis Presley and the thief hugged each other. Both have been crying, and Elvis forgave him. That was Elvis Presley. I would say the man with the biggest heart on earth. So we celebrate Elvis' birthday with a Christmas tree, as Elvis did it on the 8th of January this year. And we send love to Africa, to Asia, to Europe, to United States of America, to all over the world, New Zealand, Australia. Special greetings to Eric West on Maui, Hawaii.
And his family.
And spread the love, spread the spirit of Elvis forever. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing this little channel dedicated to the king and to music lovers. And by the way, Elvis always said, I'm not the king. Jesus is king.
I believe Elvis feels now our energy.
Chaka chaka.